Hello and welcome to the fourth presentation of my project. Today, we'll be looking at the additions to the project since the last time. The first of these additions is the door system. When you enter a building, the game will remember which building you entered as well as what entrance you used, and will spawn the player in the appropriate location. When you exit, the same process is done in reverse, remembering which door you exited from and what building you originally were in, and will dump you and or respawn you to the appropriate position. This allows for dynamic linking of buildings to interiors without having to have strict linkage or strict coupling. The downside of the system is if the interior and exterior do not match, aka these buildings don't have a back entrance, it will default to a random other position on the map. So care must be taken to make sure that interiors and exteriors of buildings are lined up appropriately. This is fairly simple, but it is something to keep in mind. The next addition is the node spawning system's inventory setup. Whenever you enter a setting, or not setting, an interior of a building or otherwise, the building itself will have a list of possible items that can spawn in it. In this case, it will spawn a random healing item in 3 different instances, in this case test item 1 through 3, as well as either item 5 or 4, as well as 6, and then distribute them appropriately to the nodes. The interesting thing about this is that each node also has a request, or set of requests, which it can use to effectively ensure that it has priority for certain items. In this case, the square nodes have a request that gives them priority for health items, and thus they will get 1 to 2 health items before the request is denied. This allows for items to effectively be distributed more predictably. A medicine cabinet can have up to 2 items of a certain type, and it always will, before another object gets the remaining pool of items, or its share of the remaining pool. This will allow for consistency environments, and because each building is rolling for items, it avoids problems where a bunch of independent nodes happen to spawn the same item, producing an extremely abnormal setting. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.